Everybody want to be somebody. Everybody want to feel important, but they're not willing to endure the rigors of the mission. We can't sit home watching television expecting welfare to rectify our condition. We be fronting like celebrities and making babies on top of babies, and we couldn't feed the ones we already had. We make room for our rats, our roaches, and our pit bulls. Make a nice bed for our pet fleas. And at the end of the week, we buying beer and dog food with food stamps while the children get a balanced breakfast of potato chips and Kool-Aid. And everybody trying to get rich quick, playing quick pick. And the next man is always the winner. That game makes money for poor people misery. Misery loves company, and people that live alone talk a lot. I didn't get here in the inner tube just to become a shark bait over the Atlantic. I was born here in the core of the apple at the pit of the borough. I hung out with the rejects and the downtroddens. But this city was rotten before I was begotten, so now I'm asking you, am I the eyesore because I saw rats bigger than cats? And a cool cat was a terminology to describe a friend in 76. When I is my dog, my girl is my bitch, and my friends are my niggas. I live underneath the under at the bottom of the low, and I was eavesdropping on army ants, trying to find a source of unity. I bought a bus ticket, and I couldn't take it to the hereafter, so I went to Philadelphia. When I got there, the same thing was going on, so I came back. And as soon as I stepped off the bus, all I could hear was, "Excuse me, brother, pardon me, black. Do you have a quarter? Do you have a nickel? Do you have a dime? Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a light? Do you have the time? Pray to Jesus, pray to Jehovah, pray to Jah, pray to Allah, pray to Boom Blur, because he think he's God. Don't eat sugar, don't eat salt, don't eat pork, don't eat meat. Save the whale, save the dolphin, save the children. Time out. If life is a game, who's playing? And if we are a race, who's winning?" That's why I stopped giving more money to bums. They got tired of them throwing my pennies in the street. Then they act like they don't want to eat the food I try to give them. I had one bum tell me he was a vegetarian. He went on to tell me that life had thrown him a curveball, but I think he was trying to use me to get a hit. Bad habits stay on the shoulders of the rejects that wait for a check and then they get upset when the mailman is late. Conflicts occur in the front lobby, but he was the guy that had the hobby like he was a millionaire. Had his sneakers piled to the ceiling buying a new pair when the first pair got dirty, but now he's begging. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot get rich selling drugs because a decent lawyer is expensive. But in every state there's a ghetto, every ghetto there's a corner, and on the corner there's somebody thinking that could defy the odds. And it's okay to sell death to the people as long as you keep it real, because if you keep it real, that gives you an excuse to be part of the problem. People protest police brutality, but they don't say nothing about the drug pusher. That's because they know the drug pusher personally, and he's just keeping it real. We call each other brothers, then we kill over colors and mug one another for chump change. And there's never enough change to change our standard of living. Then we sit back and complain that nobody's giving shit to the preachers and the people in the hood. But what about these preachers and their fascist conscious congregation? Black people had it all before segregation, and all we got to show for it now are signs that read "by black." We call each other nigga and figure the bigger the gun, the bigger the boy. He's the same guy that sit home being babysitted by the TV, and somebody got him believing he's a straight up G, so he keeps his right hand in his pocket, and that's the hand he describes his words with. That's the hand he describes his words with, and it's connected to a trigger finger. And this is all a bullshit concept of keeping it real. Peace. Y'all want me to make it over? Sorry I messed up. I'll talk to you later on. I'm Blue. That poem is called Keeping It Real. It's from a book I wrote called Corner Stores in the Middle of the Block. Peace.